Welcome back to Aether Raids. This is week 86, day 5 of Astra season. And first and foremost, for those of you who are American, I would like to wish you all a happy 4th. For those of you who aren't, I wish you all a splendid weekend, all the same. And I'm sure some of you are probably wondering what my title is about. Let me just preface this with, I'm not sure how many of you watching have seen my Verdant Mistral Emissaries Defense Replays video. But this is basically a summary of what I put in the description for that video, and that is that before I decided to take AR seriously, I was the kind of player who was perfectly content with playing around with his favorite heroes, and building meme and theme teams around them, mostly with a focus on Elibe characters from FE6 and FE7. And I guess yesterday it kind of just occurred to me that I was becoming a bit complacent with how my current two defenses were performing. And so I kind of decided that I wanted to take a step back and revisit my roots for team building, because I wanted to add more to my repertoire. And so in deciding to do so and setting up my new defense yesterday, I guess the game was just like, well, I guess I'll just give you all the source data that you could ever want. And I ended up getting slapped with like 8 matches yesterday, and I ended up waking up to this monstrosity like,
what? What the fuck?
And starting with this one, I believe, you could you could clearly see like a string of failures sort of just rack up, and it's definitely not encouraging to see, but this one success over here gives me a little bit of hope, in the sense that this team can definitely improve and perform well. It's just at a rather volatile state right now, and that if I work out some kinks, ideally it could be one of those teams that I've successfully transitioned into a relatively competent defense setup. And so, you know, you can't find success without failure, right? So I'm just going to be leaving this team up for the most part for the duration of Fire Season. I'll see if I can't make this work off of Fire Season either. But that's why I wanted to sort of give you guys a heads up that I won't be making defense replays for Fire Season anytime soon, at least until I get this team to work out in my favor, or if I decide that it can't. And yeah, I will still be working on my win season defenses, and the win season defense video for last week is still in the works. I put in most of the legwork yesterday, and so if it doesn't come out tonight, I should have it out by tomorrow. So yeah, with that out of the way, I wanted to start getting through some of these rematches. I've already rematched this guy yesterday, and well, we'll just go ahead and start with the guy with a Lolina lead who goes by the name of Kokichi. So go ahead and take a look at his team. He's in tier 23. And we have a Sturdy Impact Blazing Wind Lolina, +8. We have an Unmerged plus defense, minus speed, Brave All. So you can already see that this seems to be an infantry pulse team. Alright, so we've got a plus attack, minus HP Hawkeye with distant counter, shield pulse, infantry pulse, chill attack, a low attack defense, refined guardian's axe, and miracle. A +1 plus res nils with his default kit, with even pulse tide replaced by Wings of Mercy and distant guard. And we have a Thurseer with their base kit, except for Luna, plus HP minus speed, and a minus HP plus res Leaf with a distant counter advantage, times pulse brazen attack defense builds with Carrot Cudgel and Ignis. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the pulse downs. So the one with the highest HP is Nils, and so that means that Alm has a 2-turn cooldown bonfire, I believe. And Hawkeye ends up getting 2 cooldown from Nils and Alm, and 2 from his shield pulse. The Guardian's Axe is an upgraded slaying weapon, so that means he has instant miracle. And let's see, Lilina has 3 cooldown from these fellows and a 1-turn cooldown from Quicken Pulse, which puts her at instant blazing wind. And from here we have 3 pulses, so Thurseer has an instant Luna, and Leaf has an instant Ignis because of his Times Pulse. So this is another infantry pulse setup. So that's fine. I suppose I could try and Galeforce this setup again, like I did in my previous video, but the units overall seem to be a fair bit more tankier on the physical end. So I guess I'm gonna have to do some math real quick and see if it's see if Galeforcing is a viable strategy for me. So I'm just pretty sure Kagero should have 63 attack after Altuna's attack bonuses and 67 with Cone attack. So is there anything that debuffs her? There is this Bright Shrine, so she should get hit with -5, putting her at 62. And there is a chill attack, so that would actually affect her as well. So that means Kagero should be at 60 attack instead. And from here, I have to decide who Kagero would want to initiate on first in the scenario where I do decide to go with the Galeforce team. I feel like if I decide to go after Thurseer, it would hit a larger amount of enemy units. I could also go after the Alm. An ideal scenario would be one where I can get rid of these 5 units and trap in the Lilina on Alm's current tile. But I probably wouldn't want to initiate on Hawkeye simply because he has Miracle active, so Kagero wouldn't be able to kill him. So if I go after Alm, then let's see. No, actually that would hit. That wouldn't hit Nils, unfortunately. And I definitely want to soften these 3 units up. So I feel like Thurseer would be a safer bet here. And if I end up putting Leaf into vantage range, I do have Hardy Bearing on my Smite Altuna, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's see. So Kagero at 60 attack hits Hawkeye for 27 damage, and I also deal 14 splash damage, so that's 41 HP. So he's at 14 HP. He's also outside of my Bolt Tower, unfortunately, so that won't really work out in my favor. I guess I would have to have Valoria take out the Hawkeye in that case, because Alphonse can't outspeed the Hawkeye. Valoria can, so if she can take a hit, that's fine. Altona's definitely going to want to handle this Leaf. And Thraseer should be gone after I've sniped her with Kagero. So that would leave Nils and Alm to my Valoria, who should still have one action remaining, and my Alphonse. So Alm should lose 15 HP, 14 HP, that's 29. So that puts him at 28 HP with 38 defense. So that just increases attack and speed. Send scale deals extra true damage. So that doesn't reduce damage dealt to him. So Alphonse should have, after Hone attack buffs, '56, 62, 66, 72. So let's imagine the situation where for some reason Alphonse was hit by the chill attack because it needs to set up in an awkward position. So that would put him at 65 attack. So 65 minus 38 would be 35 minus 8, 27. So if I wanted Alm to take, or Alphonse to take out the Alm, Alphonse has to be clear of attack debuffs for that to work. And Alphonse should definitely be able to trigger his Heavy Blade off of him. Now, the problem is this Nils, who does have a fair bit of bulk. So who would go after this Nils? So Nils will lose 27 HP from Kagero's AoE, and then 14 HP from Savage Blow, so that puts him at 41 HP lost, which leaves him at 20 HP. Now Alphonse will have cleared his debuffs after attacking Alm, so that would put Alphonse at 72 attack, 7.2 times 2, 14, so that's 58. Minus 33, which is 25. So Alphonse should be able to take out the Nils, no problem. Valoria should be at 62 attack herself, so that would be 29 damage, so that's also no problem. Okay. So Kagero goes after Thraseer. Then Altena goes after Leaf. Valoria is supposed to go after Hawkeye, but Valoria does have to take a hit, so I believe Valoria was at 34 defense. So that puts her at 31 defense because of lull attack defense from Hawkeye's Guardian Axe. 52 attack. Is there anything that buffs his attack? No, so 52 minus 31, that's 21 points of damage. So Valoria can afford to take a hit, but if I have Valoria within 3 spaces while testing these traps, if it's 40 or higher, then that means Valoria can't engage with this Hawkeye, so it's probably safer for me to have her engage with full HP. So even attack wave will also be in effect, but Alm will be panicked, so it should actually end up being a detriment to him instead. Okay. So Kagura goes after Pursuer. Altina goes after Leaf. I think Altina has to go last, to be honest, because I need this tile to have my units initiate from, I think. Either that or Alphonse can initiate against Alm from this tile where Kagura is. And then move from there. Okay. So that should be fine then. Again, since there is no Duma, it does bank on the traps doing at least 20 damage to me, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem, I think. The Bright Shrine is also in a snipeable position, so I guess I could get rid of that too, seeing as how, in order to test this trap, assuming this trap is fake, I'd have to smite Kagura in from this tile, I think. So if I'm going to have to set up from this position anyway, I might as well just get this Bright Shrine out of the way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and use our Galeforce team again then. And I've decided that since I had so many rematches available, I'm going to go ahead and try and get through them all with 50 Aether apiece. So we'll see how that works out for me. Let's see. In order to test this, Kagura can safely approach this tile, so that's fine. So I can have her go there from the start. I think I might want to have Valoria hang back just because she needs to take a hit from the Hawkeye. So I guess Valoria can be over there. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get the Aether.
You have my trust. As you will, with utter certainty. What do you want?
Okay.
Consider it done.
If I have her retreat, I definitely want Kagura to be on this tile, so it's probably a bad idea if I move Altina over there, so go ahead and put this Altina over here, and smite Kagura up. So that was the fake trap, okay. Go ahead and break the Panic Manor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move the Smite Altina closer to the right side, so I can get both units into position here. In order to test this, though, I guess that does require Valoria to be closer to Kagura, so that Kagura can be swapped in, and what that means is that the trap will hit Valoria, unfortunately. So,
consider it done.
Okay. I put Repo outs in here.
Yes. Shall we? As you will.
Okay, go ahead and break the Tactics Room then.
You have my trust.
mana there.
With utter certainty.
Okay, go ahead and repo Gloria over there, so that's fine.
Shall we?
Put Alphonse over here.
Right you want.
Swap Gloria up. Get rid of the Bright Shrine.
Consider it done. You have my trust. With utter certainty.
Huh. So, I think I wanted to have the Valoria and the Kagero switch places, actually. That's a bit of a pain. It's turn 4. So, what if I were to just ignore the trap and go after Hawkeye instead? Then Kagero should be at 60 attack, minus 37, that's 27. And then Kagero will attack twice. Which well, she'll be at 60, and then she'll have her attack buffs ignored, so that puts her at 56. So 56 minus 33. There's actually a distant guard here too, so what that does is treat Kagero's attack as if it were 52. So 52 minus 33 is 19 per hit. And Kagero can definitely double, so 55 minus 27 is 28. So Kagero will end up not being able to take out this Hawkeye because he has Miracle active. But Hawkeye has 52 attack, and he'll treat Kagero as if she has 23 defense. So that means he'll deal 29 points of damage to her, and Kagero will be able to serve as a Wings of Mercy beacon from this tile. So that does change my plans a little bit, but from there, I can have Valoria engage Hawkeye, trigger Wings of Mercy, or take out Hawkeye, but from there what would I be able to do? I could either swap Kagero up or put Valoria on this tile so that Valoria herself is a Wings of Mercy beacon. But that's a bit risky because it gambles on the trap being at least 30 damage. And if I do put Valoria here and swap Kagura up to this tile, then Alphonse can warp onto this tile. But I lose one of the actions that I need to make this work. So, could I instead have somebody engage Leaf first and take an Ignis hit? Most likely Alphonse. I think I'm just gonna have to play around with that, to be honest. I can take an extra turn to set up so that everybody here gets own attack buffs. So that shouldn't be a problem. So, go ahead and wait. Okay. So that definitely enables Kagura to serve as a Wings of Mercy beacon.
With utter certainty. Say the word. Let's go. You have my trust. Yes. Consider it done.
I think this has to be my play. Okay, so Kagura can actually take out the Hawkeye from here.
Shall we? What do you want? You have my trust. Let's go.
So go ahead and do that.
Yes.
Okay, and Alphonse can take out the Leaf.
With utter certainty. Consider it done. Yes, buddy.
Okay.
As you will.
It's just...
Yes.
This Leaf has 52 attack, or 59 attack, plus 5. So that's 64. While Alphonse has 65.
You have my trust.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that then. I mean, Vantage here, so it's fine either way. And then... Ooh, that's tough. Okay. I think I need Valori to go first. Take out the Alm. Okay. Here, take out the Crusader, and Altina can finish the job, so we'll go ahead and have Valoria take out Lolina, and Altina finish off the Nils. Perfect, so I actually didn't even need the Bolt Tower, Lightning Trap this time. Alright, so that's one match down. That was, that was a little tougher to figure out than I would have liked it to be, but, you know, all's well that ends well, so... Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a break here before I move on to the next match, and we'll cut back when I'm ready. Oh, let's see if I pick it up correctly. I'm not sure what I probably should do phone that up to now, but... Alright, here is the package room. Okay, push up, the real one, and then you want that there. And then... Let's see, I could... If you want anything that will have flyer formation. So I think maybe that's for me to find those two on this graphic path. So that way I easily have them treat. So that way these guys can move on to turn 5. So I'll be able to cast that in turn 4. And then I'll be able to move to turn 5 or 6. Okay. So, we have options here. Control that Mellow with Noga. I can depoke Mole, I can over, and I put it on this file. Flyer formation to level more warp, and I can do another. That is turn. Okay. Okay, level fast. Exit. Go ahead and come up here. Okay. So, from here. Try to work this all out of chance. Okay. So, we're in the position. Over, so that's not the and if AI moves the way of nature, then after the studios and Neo suicide, Elibe should move forward first and insert it in. So, from there, it should be smooth sailing. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, then we go. And, okay. Alright, because studios left our armor, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and get released Neo first. Then get reserves that win upward. Alright, so that's 2 matches for today, and since I have a bunch of rematches to go through, I'll likely be seeing you guys for the rest of the week. And like I said, I am currently wrapping up the AR Defense replays video for win season of last week, so that should be out either by tonight or by tomorrow. And if it does end up taking extra time, I might take a day off of AR Offense, but otherwise, expect to see me on Monday for 5 matches, I suppose. Alright, see you guys. Take care.